Hey, and welcome back to Pen Testing with Kelly, Section 2. In this video, we're going to be treading lightly and get some info. We will look at using publicly available resources to find information. We're going to manipulate Google to give me what I want. Nmap and Zenmap will be our port scanning tools. And lastly, we will play with Multigo to give me more information on the target. In video 1, we'll quickly have an overview of all the tools that we're going to be using for public recons. So let's start with publicly available resources, or passive tools, in ethical hacking terms. Basically, these are the types of tools and scanning methods that are used the same way as a normal person would browsing the internet. Hence why it's called public or passive. You can't cause any harm by doing these searches or scans. Google Docs is our Google searching. However, the dork part is the manipulating part. But we'll get into that a little bit later on. Whois the method for seeing what's going on behind the IP or DNS name. You can go as far as getting a location off an IP address, which is rather useful when you're trying to track someone. NSLookup is a rather old tool, and a lot of you that's been in the IT industry will know how important NSLookup is when we need to find an IP or DNS information. NSLookup will also help you identify additional servers and resource records. Netcraft is the website that we're going to use for web servers. For example, if you want to perform a hack on a company, it might be a good idea to know what's going on in the company. For example, are they running IIS or Apache? Both methods of attacks are very different, and you can't go headstrong and perform an attack if your vectors won't work. After that, we move to a more active recon or reconnaissance when we start scanning for open ports and whatnot by using Nmap. Or you can use the GUI version of Nmap, which is called Zenmap. From there, we will go to Multigo, and I will show you just how much information you can get off somebody without even being close to them. I like to tell people to always remember, the better the recon, the better the hack, especially if the recon can't get you into trouble. And besides, you can't start scanning ports if you don't know what the IPs are, or get hosting company IPs and things like that, netted addresses and whatnot. So do a passive recon properly in order to do an active recon properly in order to have a successful hack. So guys, hit play on the next video, Footprinting the Network, and I'll show you what I'm talking about.